It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Coming up next.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare and prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
And when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that is called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense. Automatic first down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the ground, here's Henry. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and short, Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off?
To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
They run with the third-year man. It's James Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Cooper going in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Mike, Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. From the gun, Josh Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's in! Amari Cooper! Touchdown, Bills!
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And the pistol, Jackson ready. We'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball, but let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Second down, Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Andrews is able to pick up that 1st down, and it's just so nice to see him back on the field. He had that brutal leg injury a year ago. He had over 500 yards in just 10 games, so the production is still there. He's always going to be one of Lamar Jackson's favorite targets, and I can tell you what, they're excited to have him back in the lineup.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, That's when disaster strikes.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Cooper going in motion. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
In motion, Shakir. On 1st down, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On play action, Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and It's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Allen. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. No motion over Flowers. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
3rd and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Jackson up top again. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be second down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense going to take over just before the half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now Allen on first down. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. Now a timeout Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and 3. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime reports. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out and in the second half, about to get started. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense, and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more, and he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This one complete to Bateman. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
This is Henry. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. In motion comes Andrews. To throw is Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
3rd and long for Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Allen gonna throw again. A pass caught right side by Coleman. He's gonna be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
One more time going up top with Allen. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's the gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Allen. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He finds Likely, his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Goes off in motion. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they have the 1st down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Jackson gonna keep it himself. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. and it's 4th down.
It's almost like the defense knew the back was getting the ball there, because from the moment the ball was snapped, there was a defender all over him. He's able to bring him down for a loss.
His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Big play. 3rd and 2. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Here's 1st down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson from the gun on third down. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Here's Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's second down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Second down, Jackson to the tight end, Likely. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A final shot now for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.